Hello students, welcome to Shoras's classes. So in the last 24 videos we solved UGC NET 2016 July paper. So we were solving question paper number 3 here. Paper 3. So today in this video what I'll do, I'll just revise through all the 75 questions. I won't be getting into the explanation of these questions. I'll just revise through all of this question from question number 1 until question number 75. So in question number 1 it is given, find demographic dividend will be realized when government promotes. 4 options are given, out of which we know the right answer would be more skill development. Now we'll go to the next question, which is question number 2. So in question number 2 it is given, which one of the following is true for general fertility rate? We have 4 options in our hand, which we know. So for this, for question number 2, we know it is a potential measure of fertility. So option 2. Now we'll come to next question, question number 3. Which one of the following among the following curves used to depict the long run behavior of population growth? We have 4 options, out of which we know the right answer would be logistic curve. Now we'll go to the next question, which is question number 4. So in question number 4 it is given, among the socio-economic factors responsible for high birth rate in India, we may include 4 options are given, out of which we know the right answer would be large scale poverty, high mortality rate, and prevalence of under marriage. So 1, 2, 3. So for this we know the right answer would be option 4. Now we'll go to the next question, which is question number 5. So in question number 5 it is given, we have to match the list. We know World Environmental Day is 5th June. So World Environmental Day is 5th June. World Wildlife Day is 3rd March. World Water Day is 22nd March, and finally World Population Day is 11th July. So for this reason we know the right answer would be 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4, 1. So option 4 is the right answer. Now we'll go to the next question, which is question number 6. So in question number 6 it is given, the Coase theorem suggests that private negotiation will lead to correction of market failure. Private negotiation will lead to correction of market failure. 4 options are given, out of which we know there has to be symmetric information, so this cannot be the right. So all these 3, that is negotiation cost or transaction cost are low, property rights are clearly recognized, only a few people are involved. So all these 3 are right. So for this we know 1, 2, 3, that is for question number 6, the right answer would be 1. So for question number 6 the right answer would be option 1. Now we'll go to the next question, which is question number 7. So in question number 7 it is given, infrastructure cess is a tax on. 4 options are given, builders, railways, motor vehicles, and public transport, out of which we know the infrastructure cess is a tax on. 4 out of 4 options we know the right option would be option 3, that is motor vehicles. Now the next question would be question number 8. So in question number 8 it is given, SLR can be defined as, 4 options are given. We know it will be ER plus IS plus CAB divided by L. So option 3 is the right answer. Now the next question is question number 9. So in question number 9 it is given, which among the following measure would result in increase in the money supply in the economy? Purchase of government securities from public by central bank, deposit of currency in commercial banks by public, borrowings by government from the central bank, and sale of government securities to the public by central bank. So we have 4 options, out of which we know that is the right option would be purchase of securities from public by central bank is right, and also borrowing of government from central bank. So option 1 and 2, 3. So option 3 is the right answer for question number 9. Now we'll go to the next question, which is question number 10. So in question number 10 it is given, the bank which are implementing microfinance program linked with self-help group are. 4 options are given, commercial banks and cooperative banks only, regional rural banks and commercial banks only, cooperative banks and regional rural banks only, and finally commercial banks and regional rural banks and cooperative banks, out of which we know The right answer would be option 4. That is, for question number 10, the right answer would be commercial banks, regional rural banks and cooperative banks. Now we will come to question number 11. So in question number 11, it is said that which of the following is generally called as aggregate money measure of money supply. So 4 options are given, out of which we know M3 is M1 plus time deposit. So this is nothing but this is called aggregate monetary measure of money supply. Now we'll go to question number 12. In question number 12, it is given that trader reduce the risk of loss in currency fluctuation through which of the following. So we know trader reduce the risk of loss in currency fluctuation through hedging. So protection of hedging. So 12 is option 3. Now we'll go to question number 13. In question number 13, it is given among the reasons reasonable responsible for high inflation rate in India in 2015, which of the following is true? Rise in prices of petroleum products, rise in food prices, rise in domestic consumption demand and rise in Indian export during the year 2015 and 16, out of which we know rise of food prices and rise in domestic consumption demand is the right answer. Now we'll go to the next question, question number 14. In question number 14, it is given originally the maximum and minimum limits of statutory liquidity ratio prescribed in India was, 4 options are given, 40% and 20%, 40% and 25%, 30% and 25%, 40% and 25% and 30% and 20%, out of which we know the right answer would be option 2, that is 40% is the upper limit and 25% is the lower limit. Now we'll go to question number 15. So in question number 15, it is given which among the following are the recommendation of Urjit Patil Committee report on monetary policy. 4 options are given. Curtailment of fiscal deficit, inflation anchor at 4%, providing adequate liquidity in money and capital market, and pegging the exchange value of Indian currency. We know the first 3 are right answer. So for question number 15, the right answer would be option A, that is code A. So now we'll go to the next question. It is question number 16. So in question number 16, it is given the monitor is regarded with Phillips curve analysis. There are no unique correspondence of percentage inflation rate with percentage unemployment rate. So we know this and this both are right answer, and this is also a correct explanation of this. So for question number 16, the right answer would be option 1. Now 7 question, it is given which among the following economics consider the rate of interest to influence the transaction demand for money. We know the right answer would be option 2, that is 7. For question number 17, it is W.J. Baumol. Now we'll go to question number 18. Consider the following statement about rising NPS of banks in India. So 3 options are given. Rising NPS are due to slowdown in world economy. Private sector banks have lower NPS in comparison to public sector banks. And rising NPS are due to drought in India, out of which we know the first 2 options are right. So for question number 18, the right answer would be option 3. Now we'll go to question number 19. Among other things, which one of the following was the purpose for which Deepak Prakash Committee was constituted? So 4 options are given: to study the socio-economic condition of minority communities, to suggest the measures for financing the development of infrastructure, to frame the policies on genetically modified seed, and to suggest measures to reduce the fiscal deficit in union budget. Out of which we know for question number 19, the right answer would be option 2, that is to suggest the measure of financing the development of infrastructure. So for question number 19, the right answer would be option 2. Now we'll go to the next question, which is question number 20. So in question number 20, it is given, consider the following statement. Sikh company is defined as one whose accumulated losses in any financial year are equal to or more than 50% in its average net worth during the previous 4 financial year. And it is also given the government set up Board of Industrial and Financial Reconstruction in 1987. Which of the statement given above is true and correct? So we know both 1 and 2, both of them are correct. So option 3 is the right answer for question number 20. Now we'll go to the next question, which is question number 21. It is given, so this is all are given, all these taxes. So we have to correctly describe their we have to as descending order, we have to arrange them in descending order importance. So in terms of central government gross tax revenue. So we know first comes corporation tax, then comes income tax, then finally come union excess duties, and then comes service tax. We have already done this. If you want to know about it, you can refer to the previous videos that we have made on this. So for this reason, we know for question number 21, the right answer is option 1. Now we'll come to question number 22. Which finance commission has issued forest cover as a criteria for horizontal distribution of resources in India? Out of 4 options, we know the right answer would be option 4. And then we'll go to consider question number 24. That is, according to Peacock-Weissman hypothesis, public expenditure increases over time in a step-by-step manner. That is, not in a smooth manner, but step-by-step manner. This is right assertion. This hypothesis is based on displacement effect, concentration effect, and inspection effect. This is also right. So for question number 23, we know both of them are right and correct reason. So option 4 is the right answer. Now we'll go to question number 24. In Indian context, the study of poverty were made by, we know this will be MS Ahluwalia, otherwise all of them are right. So option 1, 2, 3 are right. So 3 is the right answer. Now we have come to the last question of this revision videos that we are making on this paper that we have been talking about for quite a long time now. For question number 25, we has come to this question, which is, which among the following is associated with the theory of optimal taxation? We have 4 options. We know that out of all of them, the theory of optimal taxation was given by G. Mankiw. So thank you for watching this video. If you have any query or doubt, you can simply WhatsApp me on this number, which is 9836793076, or you can also go to our website, which is www.showupsearchclasses.com. There you will find a lot of other videos like this, and you will also get to see a lot of other materials which are needed for different entrance exams. So thank you for watching this video. Keep watching. In the subsequent videos, we'll make 2 other videos on this paper. We are just revising through the questions we have already done. So in the next video, we'll go from question number 26 until question number 50. So keep watching.